Okay, so this is a review for your quiz on Friday. Your quiz on Friday is going to cover lessons 3.5 and 3.6. So in 3.5, we learned about all of the different forms of the equation of the line. We learned slope-intercept, we learned point-slope, and we learned standard form. Be aware of all three forms of the equation. Also know what parallel lines have in common, and the same thing with perpendicular. So just like here, you're going to be given an equation, you're going to be given a point, and I'm going to ask you to find an equation, another equation that's parallel or perpendicular to that line. So all of this study guide will explain how to convert from the one, whether it's standard form, whether it's slope-intercept, point-slope, how to convert them and how to use those formulas. In the next slide, it is talking about standard form. Be able to find the intercepts. So like example 3 here. So if I give you an equation in standard form, be able to find the x and the y intercepts by replacing x and y with zeros. I'm also going to be giving you a picture of a graph, and you will have to come up with the equation that is graphed. So here is the slide. It has the answers, so you can self-check. Then in 3.6, this is where we were trying to find, we learned some theorems about perpendicular lines. It's also how we are going to find the distance or the shortest distance from a point to a line. You will have to do that. So you will need to memorize the formula for slope and for distance for this test. You're going to be using the slope formula and the distance formula. You will also need to know all the forms of the equation, the y equals mx plus b, the point slope, and standard form. So just like in the homework, I'm going to ask you to find the distance from a point to a line B. So like example 2 here. And there are the answers. So no slope formula, distance formula, slope-intercept, point-slope, standard form. And it is a 10-question quiz. Okay, so be able to rearrange equations to find the slope from it. Realize that parallel lines have the same slope and perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal slopes. So what you're going to do right now is look through your homework, try to work through the study guides, and then if you need help, you can come ask. I will also spend tomorrow answering questions. However, so we'll have that whole class period. It shouldn't affect you tomorrow. The meeting for RADAS is for sophomores, but it'll be during J period, so it shouldn't affect you guys. So I should see everyone. So go over this. The quiz is scheduled for Friday.